Good morning, DBS, and welcome to your official morning wake-up call. Yes, I'm going to give you a couple seconds. I'm going to blink, blink, blink for you to shake off the rest of the mowers and get into gear to start off your day. Of course, I'm making sure that you wake up the right way, and that is in the know. Let's check out our morning news highlights.
Good morning. Informal settlers on lands which form part of the Grand Hyatt Hotel development site have raised concerns that an arrangement for relocation with Invest St. Lucia may not be honored by the state agency.
It is unfair to see the people are living there for so long, and this is not government land. This land was owned by a white man. After he left, he did a letter of attorney. He left it for somebody else. And the person is deceased right now, but the person left the people on the land. And they have been there for over 30-something years. And today, the people are just coming. And you know what time they came at the people's home to drop a letter? 10 o'clock in the night. And hear what they were telling the people. When they dropped the letter, they were saying, oh, you all remember what we did to the people of Mikud? So it's a threat.
Invest St. Lucia, in response, has issued a statement on the matter, and according to the agency, it does intend to construct the homes for the residents at Lafargue and is currently in the process of procuring a contractor. Former Tourism Minister Dominique Fede continues to find fault with efforts to revive Liat. Fede believes the time has come for governments across the region to retire from the aviation business.
And so what has to happen now is that we need to fix the management structures of Liat. There are reports of excessive staff. There are reports of some bad management habits and bad financial practices, that if we don't change that culture, we're going to be back to square one. So what we want to ensure is that we have a system that's workable.
The Antigua and Barbuda government, one of the shareholder governments earlier this year, suggested that every territory to which the cash-strapped airline flies purchase shares in the new company as efforts to continue to revitalize the embattled airline continue. The operations at the Immigration Department on Bridge Street in Castries have been suspended until Monday, August 22nd, in order to facilitate sanitization of that building. The decision follows reports of a mold infestation at the building.
In the interim, persons with emergencies can email us at imm.slu.sec@gmail, or you can call us at 456-3712. Kindly note that only emergencies will be processed via this means. Alternative arrangements for the acceptance of new passport applications is being sorted out. Once this has been rolled out and an area has been clearly identified, the public will be informed of the new arrangements. We again thank you for your usual cooperation and apologize for the obvious inconvenience that this may cause our valued customers.
Since the news of the closure, members of the public have taken to social media to express their dissatisfaction with the situation at the Immigration Department and to call on the Home Affairs Minister, Dr. Virginia Albert Poyet, to resolve the problems being experienced at the department. Social Justice Minister Joachim Henry has denied knowledge of reports of physical assaults on homeless people. But he says his ministry will support the police in ensuring that such acts, if committed, are dealt with.
It speaks to our social issues. Not you would have observed that just how we treat animals in St. Lucia. How it's we treat animals badly. We see an opossum on the road and we deliberately crush it. We've lost our values, and we find it's easy to hurt people now. I mean, this is unfortunate.
He believes that such atrocities, if they are being perpetrated, are being committed by a minority and do not reflect or represent the values of the vast majority of St. Lucian society. Those are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
And that is a wrap for our morning news highlights. Now, today's show is one to keep a lookout on. So you do not want to miss a second. You want to make sure that everybody in the household is awake to take it in, because we are touching base with two final contestants for the Miss District High pageant that is set to take place on Saturday. You don't want to miss it. They were lovely young ladies, and I had an amazing time speaking with them. So to see that, you need to stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back, DBS. Now, I always say there is no shame in change. New things coming can always bring new levels of excitement, and I think that's what we have right here with the new Miss Leon Hess entering into the Miss District High pageant. You're getting ready to take the stage on Saturday. Only a few days left. How do you feel?
I feel excited.
All right, we love that energy. Now that we know how she's feeling, I think that will give us the vibe that she's going to use to introduce herself to us. I know you've been practicing along with the other girls how you're going to introduce yourself to St. Lucia. So let me give you that opportunity. I'll count you down. 3, 2, and 1.
Davinia Bellas, Form 4, Miss Leon Hess.
All right. Now, I might be a little bit biased here. I love the energy because as a former student of the Leon Hess Secondary School, I'm very happy to see the school taking part in this pageant. It's the first of its kind to happen in St. Lucia. So, of course, you are part of history. Not to, put too much pressure on you in that regard. But it must be so much fun getting ready for a pageant. Is pageantry something you had participated in beforehand?
No.
All right, so it's the first for you as well.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, is it something that you had ever previously been interested in?
Yes.
Okay, so with the pageant that you're in right now, I know everybody has their specific segments that they're looking forward to. What are you looking forward to touching the stage for on pageant nights?
I'm looking forward to the swimwear.
To the swimwear. Okay, so I'm guessing you've been working on your modeling walk. I know Treasure has put a lot of emphasis into making sure that the young ladies could walk very well. You would have participated in the fashion show recently as well. How was that experience?
It was nice. I was actually nervous, but when I got there, it was fun and I enjoyed it.
All right, amazing. I think that's what happens a lot with pageantry. You have the nerves, but the second you touch that stage and the lights hit you, it is just a vibe. And I know the Cultural Center have lights, different colors and everything, so y'all will be lit up properly and you will be fine. All right, so let's get into you a bit. You said you're in Form 4. What subjects are you studying and where do you intend to take things career-wise?
I'm studying biology, food, nutrition and health, French, social studies, and I intend on being a pediatrician because I love children.
That is wonderful. All right. And you see the spark she got in her face when she spoke about that. I always say that happens when someone is speaking about something that they are passionate about. So the children are the future and the children are the future for the children as well. We have some longevity in all of that. All right, Miss Leon Hess. If you could say anything to somebody who will be coming on pageant night or will be tuning in otherwise and they're not sure who they want to support, how would you tell them that they need to support you?
Well, for the fashion show, my best friend was there to support me, right? And I just feel like when I hear people screaming for me, that just gets me, excited. And especially if I see somebody that don't know me and they're cheering for me, I would really feel that. Yeah, so that's why I would love for them to come and support me.
All right, you heard that. Be a part of her journey and be a part of the entire historic process of the hosting of Miss District High 2022. St. Lucia, we're looking forward to seeing you on Saturday. Right now, we're heading to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, DBS. Now we are in the final days ahead of the Miss District High pageant, the first of its kind to take place here in St. Lucia. And unfortunately, we never had the chance before to touch base with Miss CCSS. So let me give you the opportunity to introduce yourself to St. Lucia.
Hi, I am Zayan Plummer, Form 3, Miss Castries Comprehensive.
All right. Hello, Miss Castries Comprehensive. How has your pageant journey been so far? I mean, the pageant is coming up on Saturday. What's the energy like as well?
It's exciting. Very surprising that I'm not nervous because I'm usually very nervous, but I'm not. Mostly excited.
All right. Prior to Miss District High, have you ever participated in any other pageantry?
Yes, I have. I did a pageant in my primary school. Yeah, it was Miss Independence.
All right. So coming off of that experience in your primary school, is pageantry something that really stuck to you, something that you saw yourself continuing to pursue, or was it that district high came up and you decided to seize the opportunity?
Well, when I finished my first pageant, I said that I'm not doing it again. But then my vice principal asked me to do the Miss District High, and I was like, why not?
All right, so taking that opportunity as it came to you, what are you looking forward to doing during the pageant? I know each girl usually has their specific segment that they're looking forward to. So what is it for you?
Evening wear. I'm really excited to just put on that dress and...
All right, and grace the stage. I mean, you do have the height for it. I wish I knew because I would have worn my heels today, but that is okay. All right, so what has it been like getting the training throughout the pageant? I know a lot of the girls have spoken about the session with Bennett Charles for sure in terms of their public speaking. What has it been like for you, and are there any skills you've been able to develop upon during the process?
It has been okay. It wasn't really new to me as I did the first pageant, but I definitely learned, like as you said, the speaking the workshop with Bennett Charles. It helped me to figure out new ways to just express myself and answer questions.
All right, and obviously she's doing a very good job, so hats off to you, Bennett. I could say you're behind the scenes of this interview. I've done training with him as well. So, you're on both sides right now. I know he's probably very proud. All right, so with the pageant, I mean, there's a lot of girls taking place. I think at this point it's about 10 of you. What has the energy been like?
It has been great. It's given very much sisterhood.
All right.
Yes. All the girls are really nice. They have fun. They make the experience really enjoyable.
All right, so let's get to know you a bit. You did mention you're in Form 3, so I'm not sure at what points at Castries Comprehensive children choose their CXC subjects, but do you have any idea where you want to take it career-wise?
I have chosen my CXC subjects because I'm going to Form 4 now, so we choose it in the beginning of Form 3. I focused on the arts because I really enjoy it. Anything to do with dancing, painting, or music, you would find me there.
All right, and what career do you want to take this to?
Not really sure.
All right, well, there's no challenge there. I wouldn't say my age, but I have a couple more years on you, and I'm still figuring it out as well. So, life is a journey as long as your eyes are open to different opportunities. And of course, yours are. You're showing us that with you participating in this pageant. All right, so in terms of your school, I want to give you a second to send out a message to your classmates, to your schoolmates who are going to be supporting you during the pageant.
Thank you for coming along, for supporting me, for encouraging me. I really appreciate it. See you on August 20th.
All right, Miss CCSS, let me just give you a final moment as well because you brought such good energy to the interview so far. If you had to give a message to a young woman who is wondering, oh, should I try out this pageant thing, or another young lady who did one pageant and said, I'm never doing this again, what would you say to her?
Be yourself. Just follow the journey. Can be stressful, but it will pay off.
All right. Now, all eyes are on the Miss District High pageant this Saturday. That's August 20th, taking place at the National Cultural Center. Of course, tickets are still available at all of the cell locations, and you can get your hands on one and be part of this historic moment in St. Lucia's history. Of course, we're still celebrating emancipation, and what an amazing way than emancipating and enjoying the time with our young St. Lucian women. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you on Saturday. As of right now, we're heading to a quick commercial break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Family, my name is Alison Monrose and welcome to Ali's Corner. On this episode, I'm going to be showing you a fun and unique way of creating abstract art. And you'll only need 4 things: paper, paint, string, and a container of some sort. Keep in mind, this is perfect for all ages. When you have your string at your desired length, You take it and you place it into your container. Ensure you leave a little bit out. You will then take your paint and pour it over your string. Do not get paint on the piece that is hanging out. Ooh, that was not a clean bowl. Mix it around and ensure your string is completely coated. Pick up the string, ensuring there's no tangles, and place it however you'd like on your paper. Pressing the string to ensure that the paint makes contact with the paper. When you are satisfied with your design, hold the piece of string that does not have paint and pull. And you're left with something like this. You can continue with different colors and you can add more as you want. I think this is pretty chic. These are my results. You can do whatever your little heart wants with any color, any shape, any style. If you try this out, send me your results at 723-3333 so I can see what you have come up with. Thank you for watching and see you next week.
And we have come to the end of today's show. Thank you so much for being part of today's show. Let me start again. 3, 2, and 1. And we have come to the end of today's show. Thank you so much for being part of it. Before I send you off into the rest of your day, I need to share with you today's quote for the day. I think this time around we can take a page from the book of our Miss District High contestants. Do not shy away from trying new things. There could be amazing experiences waiting for you behind the door of an untapped opportunity. Have an amazing day. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.